Hey guys, welcome once again to Cooking with Charles. I'm your host, Charles. So what do you say? Let's get cooking. Now, if you guys remember from one of my last episodes, I said we're approaching episode number 10. This is it. What does that mean? That means we've made it in the world of public access TV. Networks have 100 episodes as their benchmark. Public access, 10. We're there. I've arrived. So to celebrate, we're going to have a few appetizers tonight. We're going to make a brie and a puff pastry. And we're going to make some homemade crab rangoons. And you're going to love this. It's actually good crab rangoons, not the stuff you get in a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, which is nothing but deep fried cream cheese. So, as I always say, drink with the libation. Tonight's libation, we actually have a wonderful Zinfandel. It's called 7 Deadly Zins. Yes, that is a play on word. Instead of sins, it's zins. Now, why is this appropriate? Well, one, gluttony is a sin. We're eating rich tonight. Vanity is a sin. And I love to see me on TV. So, we've got those covered. It's a great wine, by the way, folks. It is peppery, it is dry, it is red. It's what a wine should taste like. You can get this at any place, but especially at our sponsors. They have it right here in downtown Goffstown at Sully's. It's a great wine. You should check it out. It's wonderful. If Rocky was a wine, this would be Rocky because he is bam in your face and you're loving it. All right, so enough about the wine, folks. Let's start off tonight. We're going to start cooking with our brie en cru, which is a fancy way of saying puff pastry. First, we need some crescent rolls. You can get some crescent rolls. Some people even will use a, for a puff pastry, what am I thinking of here? God, I'm at a loss. I am at a loss. Crescent rolls. Oh, pizza crust. Either or, whatever you want is fine. You're going to want to preheat the oven to 350. And you're going to want to open these. For a foodie, opening up a thing of the Pillsbury rolls is like opening up a can of tennis balls for a tennis player, because it just goes poof, oh, like that. That's awesome. So what we're going to do is we have these. We're going to very carefully unroll these. Now, crescent rolls, as we know, are triangular. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to very gently try and close up the gap so that we have squares or more rectangular. There we go. So what are we going to do first? Well, first, we want something to cut these out. So what I have is I have a 1/4 cup plastic measuring cup, and I have a little piece of Tupperware 1 ounce thing. What I'm going to do, you guys can pay attention right down here. I'm going to press this down, and I'm going to peel away. What's that going to be? That's going to be my base. I'm going to take a little wedge of brie cheese. I'm going to place that in the middle. Now for flavor, well, we're going to top this one off with a touch of whole berry cranberry sauce. Then I'm going to take the smaller one, and hopefully this works out like I want it to. And we're going to place this one right on top. So what we do now, guys, is we're going to take the bigger one that's on the bottom, and we are just going to fold it up. And we're going to pinch the sides. Very simple dish. Now, why am I doing it this way? As opposed to making one giant one? Well, I want to do bite-sized pieces. And that's pretty much it. Do another one right over here. Another wedge of Brie. Now, folks, you can buy Brie in a wheel like this that we have cut in half, and before the show I was eating it. Or you can actually buy it in wedges. Doesn't matter. Brie is just a wonderful, strong cheese. It is so good. And it's cheese. How can you not like cheese? Somebody once told me cheese is candy for fat kids. And I gotta tell you, I would be a fat kid if I had more cheese. Now for this piece, we're gonna forego the cranberry sauce, and I got a little bit of pancetta bacon. Because you know, what's better than bacon? Not much. Not much at all. So again, get a bigger one at the bottom. Taller one on top. And we're just going to fold it up. Put that right over there. And we're just going to keep going. Oh, we got some scraps here. And we will take these extras. We're just going to roll them in a ball. And we'll just put those to the side for now because we'll probably use those later and make more. So, again, we're going to squeeze closed that. Get that one going. Nice wedge of Brie right in the middle. For this one, we're going to pull out all the stops. Whole berry cranberry sauce. And a touch of pancetta bacon. Now, one thing you can do, so you know which is which, take a little piece of pancetta bacon, put that on top of the one that is for the pancetta bacon. This one's a little too high, so we're going to have to stretch the dough a little bit. That's another thing you got to watch out for in this type of dish. You don't want to make it too big. Less is more in so many things in life. Gonna make a small one now. Just a little bit of Brie cheese. Just a little bit of pancetta. Now, if you folks have any questions about doing a party at your own house, well, bear in mind, you're having an appetizer, hors d'oeuvre party, cocktail party. One, you need a libation. Plenty of libation is always nice. But if you are going to provide hors d'oeuvres, appetizers, and such, what you're going to want to do is make sure that for everything you make, you want to give your guests a couple of bites. So if you make these, you're inviting 10 people, make sure you make 30 of them so that everybody gets at least 3 bites of every appetizer. And even if you are having a cocktail party, well, guess what? Be prepared to feed everybody dinner. Because people aren't going to know, or they're not going to say, hey, it's just an appetizer party, it's just a cocktail party. They may not eat dinner. They're going to be mowing on your shrimp cocktail, on your Brie en Cru, on your crab rangoons that we're going to make later. So bear that in mind. Just make sure you have plenty of food. You'd be better off having more food than less food. So here we go. We're just going to do cranberry on these, just a little bit. Now we're going to get some bigger ones. I'm going to try it differently this time and put the bigger one on top. And folks, by the way, these 2 recipes I'm making tonight, I have never made them before. That is right. These are first-time recipes for me. That's right. You are witnessing culinary greatness in action right now as we speak. I hope I do not disappoint. This one's not coming out too well. We're just going to mash it together and just put it over here for later. Okay. Listen, they can't all be winners. as much as we would like them to. Okay, that's going to have a nice big piece of Brie in there. We'll just make this one plain. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is coming out. This one's nice. That one's nice. Oh, that one's nice too. They're all looking nice except that one big bleh. All right, we have all this extra dough. What we're going to do, folks, we're going to take a short break. I'm going to get the rest of these all doughed up, and we're going to put it in the oven. Once we put it in the oven, we're going to start our crab rangoon. So bear with me. Come back in about 2 minutes. I'm not going anywhere, so neither should you. All right. See you in a few. We could not do this show without the help of our friends at Sully's Superette. Since 1987, Sully's has provided the area with the best meats around. Here at Cooking with Charles, we not only count on them for their kind donations of meat, but John and the gang at Sully's also provide us with the best produce, deli items, and libations that make Cooking with Charles the huge success it is. From all of us at Cooking with Charles, thank you. I've teamed up with the Goffstown Network to tell you about their outreach and food pantry programs. The mission of the Goffstown Network is to provide for the hunger-related needs of our neighbors in Goffstown and their surrounding communities. Founded with the governing principles that no person should go hungry and every person deserves our care. The Goffstown Network serves the area by providing food and other services on an emergency short-term basis. This spirit of community and mutual caring is extended to anyone in Goffstown, Dunbarton, and New Boston. Normal hours of operation are Wednesday evenings, 6 to 8 p.m., and Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. to noon. Now, you can also assist them through donations of time, food, or money. Like the help they give, the help they receive is also greatly appreciated. You can reach them by calling the number on your screen or by stopping by the Parish House of St. Matthew's Church. It's located in downtown Goffstown at 7 North Mass Street, right across from Sully's. Hey guys, welcome back. I have taken the liberty and I have taken care of the rest of these little encru pastries, which is a fancy way of saying puff pastries. So let's get the camera over here. I'll show you what we got. Right here. That's what we're looking at. Nothing to look at too much. However, that's the one that I screwed up on. That's a bigger one that I'm doing because I just didn't want to take the time to do all the other ones. But that's it. We're going to follow the directions on the box or the cylinder of the Pillsbury dough crescent roll stuff. And we're going to put it in our toaster oven. Thank you to John, by the way. I think he's one of my 3 viewers. And that's it. We're going to put this in here for about 15 minutes. At 350, so I'm watching the clock right over there. While that's cooking, guess what? Wonton, Rangoon, all that good stuff. All right, how many of you go to a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, you say, oh, I want some crab rangoons. And then you get them, and it's nothing but deep fried cream cheese. Well, guess what? We're gonna show you how to make these at home tonight, right here. Yes, we are. So what do you need? Well, I've got some sesame oil for flavor, and I got the old standby olive oil. In the pan over there, I got my sesame oil and olive oil mix. Why? Well, sesame oil is expensive, and guess what? Sesame oil is very flavorful, so a little bit can really add flavor to a dish. So I'm using about 1/4 sesame, the rest olive oil. So what do we need? Well, we need wonton skins. The soya all natural wonton wraps right here. We also need cream cheese. And what I have here is some really good fake crab meat. These are called sea legs. It's pollock. What they do is they take the pollock, they mash it together, and they add some crab flavoring to it. It's all natural, it's fat-free, it's cholesterol-free. It's actually a great product. When you go to a restaurant and you get a seafood salad, you're getting this. Let me tell you, it is flavorful. Now we're going to add a little bit of shrimp. I have some baby salad shrimp, which got a nice flavor and texture to our dish. Again, One thing about this show we always say is make it your own, so make it however you want. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take some scallions, not a lot, because I'm not a big scallion fan, but just enough to flavor everything. There we go. And by the way, folks, I turned my oil on to get it preheated. Now, I'm going to take my real imitation crab meat right here and my salad shrimp, and we're just going to give this a rough chop. Don't want it too fine, because when we bite into this, I want to be able to taste and feel the texture of the chunks. There we go. Now, we're going to take our cream cheese. And I had a spoon around here somewhere. Here we go. All we're going to do is take our teaspoon. Just going to mash everything up, folks. And we will edit out this part because this is the boring part. And I'm going to eat from the shelf, because that's just a yummy crumb. All right. Okay, we're going to fade back in. Okay, folks, we have this nice mixture, actually a really heavy mixture of cream cheese, our lobster, crab, and sea legs, and everything else good in there. The shrimp, the scallions. Now we're going to take our wontons. Again, folks, I've never made this dish before, so we're figuring it out together. Ship goes down, we all go down. This, my friends, is a wonton wrapper. Look at that. Now, it says here we're going to close it up with water or egg whites. So guess what I have right here, folks? I've got some egg whites, and I've got a little bit of water. What this will do is seal the edges, so they're telling us makes it ready to fry. Okay, what we want to do, so we have a teaspoon here. Because I never made this dish before, I'm going to be a little on the conservative side. So it says use a teaspoon. I'm going to use about a rounded teaspoon. We're going to place that right in the middle. This might even be a little too much. Yeah, you know, I think this will be a little too much. I'm going to shave a little bit off of here. There we go. And then we fold it over. So this is telling me now at this point in the game, take a little bit of this right over here for you to watch. Get a little bit of water. I'm going to take the water, put that right on the edges. So now we have this. And then we're supposed to just fold this edge in with a little bit of water. So there you go, folks. That is a crab rangoon, so to speak. So hey, let's do this again. We're going to get a couple of these made up. Let's one right in the middle. This time, let's use another finger, and we'll use a little bit of egg white. I dare say I feel better about the egg white. That just seems more gluey to me. Press the edges. Folks, you know what? I really do believe we're going to do water on this one, but honestly, I really think this wine is appropriate because one of the sins is vanity, I believe. If I'm wrong, God strike me down right now. I know we have plenty of other religious shows on GTV. We're not one of them. But if I'm wrong, somebody let me know. But I am so into my own cooking. And so are you because you're watching. Ha! Look at that, huh? You know, and after you do a few of these, you start getting a feel for how much you should be putting in. I can smell that oil, the sesame oil, start to heat up. It smells great. It smells divine. Oh, it smells divine. And we're having 7 deadly sins. I don't know. It's kind of appropriate. Okay. We have 4. Count them. 4. Crab rangoons. All right, guys. Let's hope this works. Okay, check the directions. Fold corners A and B, A to B, fold corners A to B, overlap corner, brush with water, blah, 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 blah. I think we're good. Let's make sure, see if this works. I think our oil has to be a lot hotter, folks. I'm not hearing the sizzle I'd like to hear, but I'm seeing a little something happening. Hearing a little bit. Oh, we got some action going on. All right. Figure a few minutes aside, golden brown. We'll see where that takes us. In the meantime, let's go over here and we're going to check our Brie. It's bubbly goodness, folks. Bubbly goodness. Oh, we're hitting pay dirt with the Brie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this way down right now. We are going to let that sit. Wait till you see that. Oh, it's going to be good. But we're going to just keep on making a few of these, folks. because we got a lot of stuff to make it with. Yeah, see, it's a factory. Done. Those look good. These look really good. I'm coming over here now. Those are getting crunchy, guys. We're almost ready to flip over there on that. But for now, let's just make a few more, because once those come out of the pan, we're going to add a few more. Now, sauce. Let's talk about sauce, folks. Well, we're not going to make a sauce for these tonight. So, this is what you're going to do. What kind of sauce do you like? I would suggest with these, you can make yourselves a nice ginger sauce for these crab rangoons. You can take ginger, soy sauce, garlic, hot mustard, mix it all together, heat it up, and you know what you have? You've got heaven. That's right. Or you can forego the ginger. Whatever you want for a sauce, it's up to you, because as I say, you're making it your own. God, you know what? These are actually fun to make. Okay, we're going back over here to the stove, because I do believe we got to flip these little bad boys. Oh, look at that. Oh, a little overdone. Oh, look at these, huh? Look at that. I don't know how well that color is transferring to your TV, but those look perfect from here. Perfect. Oh, we are in heaven. Woohoo! 7 deadly zins my butt. This is good stuff happening tonight. All right. Let's take one of these out. Let me get some paper towel to drain it. You know, because we are a factory, just going to add a few more right over there. Now over here. Oh, bubbly, bubbly goodness. Now the beauty of this, folks, you serve these. You can let them cool too. You don't have to serve these warm. Even cool, these are going to be great. So you don't want something too hot. You're going to burn your mouth. So here we are, folks. Check that out. We got some crab rangoons. Look at that inside. And that's what I'm talking about. That is the crab rangoon the way a crab rangoon should taste. Every time you bite a crab rangoon, this is what you're wishing it tastes like. And now, you know how to make it. And now, you know where to go get it from. Now let's try one of these puff pastries. Look at that. Oh, gooey cheese. Delicious. Brie is such a wonderful cheese. You can use Brie and pair it with any kind of sweet fruit, especially a sweet, tarty fruit like the cranberries. And you add the bacon, pancetta bacon. Well, what doesn't bacon make taste better? Cheese. A perfect example. So, folks, thank you very much for watching. We've been here for 10 episodes. God, I think 11 now, actually. God, I might have lost count. Anyway, who cares? You've been with me. I've been with you. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week. We'll make something different. And as always, email me at cookingwithcharles@gmail.com with any recipes you want done, any concerns, comments, whatever. All right? Till next week. Enjoy. Keep cooking.